Now, we haven't seen anything that bad here, but with pop-up storms hitting us, we've seen plenty of sinkholes that can cause a home to collapse, like one in Clayton County, where Channel 2's Ashley Lincoln is live. And Ashley, you're going to talk to us about protecting ourselves from a big repair bill. But first off, show us the sinkhole.
Yeah, Wendy, on the surface, this sinkhole doesn't look threatening at all, but I have this 18-foot pole in my hand, and I'm going to stick it down in this hole, and you can see just how deep this hole is. We found from this homeowner and the city that this hole is not only deep, but it's also 6 feet wide, a major concern because this hole is pretty close to this person's house.
That's why I've got this barricade.
Cones and signs are what Abram Adam has placed around this seemingly small hole on his property.
I'm thinking there's some serious issues going on.
But he says it isn't the surface size he's concerned about, but rather the depth. Sticking this 18-foot pole down this hole, he says it doesn't even scrape the bottom.
That's at least 18 feet. And there still seems to be room for expansion for the more depth for the pole.
He says after last week's round of heavy rain, his son was walking in their backyard before stumbling onto the hole.
Actually, my son stepped there and it opened like that.
Concerned, he called the city of Lovejoy, an inspector determining the hole is at least 6 feet wide and nearly 20 feet deep and completely hollow under the 2 inches of ground on top.
He was telling me that he'd never seen anything like this.
And as more rain is expected, Adam says he's growing concerned.
Really just blown away.
In recent months, Channel 2 has brought you several concerns about growing sinkholes across the metro. Through our investigations, we found many have developed from antiquated storm water lines or severe erosion caused by increased rainflow. But how do you protect your home and property? We found it isn't a cheap fix. Average costs for repairs are anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000. I found most standard homeowners insurance will not cover sinkholes. Despite the growing number of reported sinkholes, Georgia does not require homeowners to get sinkhole insurance, unlike the states of Florida and Tennessee. However, Georgia homeowners can add an additional sinkhole policy, something Adam says he's glad he did.
I hope that one way or another I can get it resolved, that I won't have to abandon the home.
Ashley Lincoln back out live with us. Ashley, it almost looked like a trick how the pole just kept going farther and farther in.
Yeah.
Is the county going to do anything about this?
Yeah, so we did find out that the county stormwater team, they do plan to come out here, assess this hole. Adam, he says he hopes that they will find that there is a problem with the stormwater system so he can claim it on his insurance to avoid paying thousands of dollars to get this hole filled so it doesn't impact his house, Wendy.
And I know he's probably living in fear and just watching the weather reports for sure. Ashley, thank you for that.